Welcome back to Miss Mary J Reactions. Today I'm watching Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 5. I am loving the show so far. I'm trying really hard to remember where I left off the first time. I want to say it was the end of Season 2. So the rest of the show should be a total blind react, so I'm really looking forward to that. And so far it's kind of occasional bits and pieces. Also, if there are any delays or changes to the upload schedule, that's going to be in my community posts, so keep an eye out on that, and let's go ahead and get into this episode.
Fire, earthquake, flood. You brought it all, didn't you? That's not a question. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. I look at a person like you and I know. You are a buyer. How do I know? Because I am a closer. Except, insurance. Can't stomach it. Preying on people so weak, so frightened of the future that they entrust the protection of their family to a piece of paper. Then, one day, man is gone. His family alone. To the door.
What is this guy's deal?
Buck up. I think I found you a bright
I don't
side.
get this weird dumbass speech. Like, I do remember this character and I like some things about him, but what is this scene?
Keep herself up. Her figure, Douglas, her shape. Does the current Mrs. Doug still resemble the woman in this picture? I'd say your look is changing. Body like that. It's just the ticket to help her latch on to the kind of man that's going to help her through all this.
What the hell even is this scene?
Alright, open up. I don't know what came over. Who the hell are you?
That was a really weird scene, and
Tell me, fascist prick!
I didn't care for it. I don't get it.
Tell me where she is! Asshole! What are you afraid of? You know they're not here to protect us. You've seen what they do. Why are you hiding?
Step aside, Corporal.
Because they don't want no trouble. That's why
What's
they're
it look
hiding.
like? Your girlfriend popped her top. She's inciting the natives. Lieutenant says I gotta nip this thing. You got exactly 3 seconds to get your hand off my stripes, or I will plant you where you stand.
Screw lawyers, man. You don't have to do this.
3,
Listen, man, these are people here.
2,
These are our people. Okay?
2.
She just wants her mom. Hey,
I can't go back there. I can't.
it'll be okay. We'll get you home now.
I gotta go. You just. Hey.
So what's the plan?
We were just talking about it.
Shouldn't I be part of the discussion? Are we?
We know you're upset, Chris. We all.
Madison, would you please not interrupt me while I'm talking to my father about family matters, okay?
Dad, get off! Get off! Get off! If that was her, you'd be chewing through the chain link.
What's wrong with you? Chris.
Okay, that was unnecessary, Chris. You want to be part of the conversation, then be part of the conversation.
She's. We don't
They
know.
didn't take her. No one forced her. She just went willingly.
Because she wants to help people. Don't go there. I need you to be strong now.
You didn't mean it. Chris comes back, tell him I've gone to get his mom.
And Nick.
I mean, he did, but
Good. You're a quick study. Get any sleep?
I love how I can handle the scenes with like zombies
Hope you
actually
enjoyed
tearing
it.
someone to shreds,
Down
but
to
like the
3
basic like
nurses,
medical
including
stuff.
Hodges here. Started with 7. But Command, in their infinite wisdom, sent my 2 best in the first evac, so what happened to the other 2? New dressing on the slate. My point is, you came at a good time. Nobody expects you to be a superstar.
I need to talk to my son. He'll be worried.
Of course, I'll see what I can do.
I'd like to see her. She doesn't speak much English. I don't want her to be scared.
Right? We wouldn't want anyone to be scared.
What about Nick? Is he okay?
He's fine. We have work to do, Liza. Wait.
What is this? What the hell is this?
Oh, she's got a knife.
Stop.
Answer me.
Wait.
What is this?
Oh my god.
This is how we
That was like the last thing I thought I was gonna see.
This isn't necessary. They're gonna be fine.
Better start giving us some answers, sir.
And treated. That's all this is. You'll have them back.
When?
I don't know. Soon. It wasn't right how it was handled.
Handled? You came into my home at night. You took my son.
Well, you were slapping him, so maybe it's good they got him away from you.
I can help. I want to help you.
Then answer the question.
Shake.
Doesn't know.
I don't know much about military ranking or what his rank is, but I feel like we should have got someone up the chain who would likely have more information.
Somebody had to do something.
You have a United States soldier strapped to a chair in a goddamn basement.
Yes. Now we have something to trade.
At some
What do you
point,
expect?
at some point, there
Once they
is
find
a
out he's
point
missing,
past
Paul.
asking nicely.
We tell them where to go. We tell them where we're gonna meet to trade.
And then when they come looking?
I don't like this either, but my father's right.
This was your idea?
I do this for my mom, 100%.
I got trade.
You want to take my mom and not tell me where she is? All right, let's play games.
That's
Let's
soldier.
play
That's
games.
information. He knows the whereabouts of my wife. He knows where they have your boy.
How long are you planning on keeping him?
I'm sorry, but I agree with it.
Dr. Exner. It's her show. Fine.
I do.
How do I talk to her? You don't. Travis, I'm gonna shoot straight with you, okay? You've been very helpful to me. Okay, I don't like doing knock-knock raids on civilians. It's bad for morale. Look at these guys. These guys are not warriors. These are kids. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot. Let's go see the doc. What? I thought you said you couldn't do that.
I'm just
I said
being
you couldn't do that. I
helpful.
can do anything I want. I got guns. Christ, man. Dead maybe walking among us. Still United States of America. I want your team Oscar Mike and 6. Mr. Mayor here. I'd like to go downtown.
Please don't blame Ophelia for this situation. She's frightened for her mother. You understand? That's why she brought you to me. When she was born, I knew I was looking at the only pure thing I would ever have. She still is innocent. Before she brought you in, she made me promise that I would not harm you, that we would talk, and that I would exchange you for my wife's return. That is not going to happen.
We set up command at a college 2 miles east of here. There's a field hospital. That's where your wife is, okay? You can ask me.
Hey, you want to take people and take them
Yeah, hold
hostage?
nothing back.
You want to make it a war? All right,
Hey,
time to
look,
play ball,
I'm
son.
an open book. I'll tell you whatever you want.
I know.
Going
I do feel like Daniel's enjoying this a little too much. Like, get to the point. Like, if what you really care about most is answers, then let's go ahead and get those answers. How about that, bud? Okay.
No. Yeah. What happened to your face? Nothing, sir. Momentary lapse of patriotism. She's the right one. How many points? First floor, east corner. 900 yards, 5-mile-an-hour crosswind. Come on, Castro. 3 points, sir. 3. Hey, you know I don't do anything less than a touchdown. Mr. Mayor. I can't. Yeah, you can. That's easy. It's a tactical no-dot scope on a bipod. Helen Keller could drill this thing.
You don't want to do it, sir.
You a conscientious objector, Travis?
Okay, hold on,
Someone
sir.
likes to live under the protection.
All due respect, sir. No.
And eat our MREs.
You're not
sleep in
listening
a
to
cozy bed with his pretty wife, but when it comes to getting his hands dirty, he doesn't want
I'll
to.
do it, sir. Hell no, you won't.
If you do, that's what you think. Then we're just a bunch of murderers.
Cheek on the stock. Tight to the shoulder.
I don't like the way he's being pressured into this, but I also feel like he needs it.
That's what I thought.
I didn't expect him to do it. I think Travis is going to need a few more episodes of character development before he can get there.
He's blue.
Cyanosis, chest contusion. What are we looking at here?
Another fracture. Facial abrasions. Possible concussion. Oh, shit.
Are those bite marks? I see bite marks. Corman, we got one. On me, let's move. Anything that looks like a bite is. You're trying to save 6 people, I'm trying to save 600,000. And that means one slip up, one what if, and we all start finding out how the neighbors taste.
Hold out. Some people don't trust the government.
Imagine that. No matter what, stay in the truck.
Inside the fence was a building. In the building, a room. In the room, a chair. Just like this one where you sit. This is where they bring me. The man with the blade and the man in the
Does he have the
chair.
information or not? Ask the
They're
questions
not
or don't.
different. They both suffer. And they give me a choice. Which man will I be? Please stop. It's used many times.
So does he not know the information, or is he just not giving it up?
It's important. What is cobalt? The outer layers have less nerves.
So he's not just looking for
The deeper,
the missing people. He wants information.
more sensitive.
Okay.
Have you no respect for private property?
I don't feel sorry for
Say
him.
your
You want to
bite.
become an enemy of the American
Question.
people? Okay. Let's play ball.
Kind of the law in these parts. This here is my jurisdiction. Everything from the fire hydrant to the side of mailbox. You want to talk about it? Hop on.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not.
What if they come back?
You're not coming back.
You believe all this stuff?
These little bastards are having the childhood we deserve.
Alicia, don't make it awkward. Please.
No turning cough. 101.1. Pull him. You found our last transaction to your liking.
I'm not giving it back.
Of course, a deal's a deal, but I'm suggesting an additional transaction. Something to round out the ensemble. Hold! Let me have the boy. I'll keep an eye on him. Take this as collateral.
Where's the other one?
Las Vegas, I think.
So are these just like precautionary
No
measures?
refunds. Kid turns, it's your ass.
I don't get what they're doing.
You think he'll stop there?
Love always, hey. Sweet. Who's A?
You need people who can handle managing resources. No resources for anyone who does not absolutely need it. Like detaining people, okay. Okay, we really do need to know more about like what their operation is, because giving medical care to people who don't need it is a waste. Detaining people is a waste of space, of the food and the medical care it takes to take care of them, of the personnel it takes to watch them and contain them and control them. Like, you have got to be able to manage your finite resources. Everything they're doing just seems really, really wasteful.
What happened?
He ain't coming.
The guy missed a little explosion.
We'll get you within a few blocks. Walk home from there.
But Morris said he'd take me to the command post, the doctor.
We're not going near that place, man.
Ophelia.
Okay, so that was a whole lot of nothing.
What? Wait.
Spill, what'd you find? Come on, speak.
He was 9 years old. When she
What do
first
you
asked me
know?
about the war, why we came to America. And I told her in detail about the violence, what was done, how we suffered. Do you think she will understand that it was necessary then to survive?
I can appreciate the burden, but I
Did he tell us what we
don't
need to
disagree
know?
with what he did. I'm sorry. I just don't. I respect Liza's ambition, but I don't think she is built for what she signed up for.
Griselda. She's sedated. I want to be here when she wakes up.
Liza, she has septic shock. Sometimes all we can do isn't enough.
I mean, you know what? In this kind of situation, like, it kind of would be fun to go to neighbors' houses and try on all their stuff.
Life here.
You know? Okay, that was unnecessary. There you go. Yeah, try on clothes and break shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's a party right here.
Ophelia.
Okay, what was that weird jump, Chris? What is wrong? Oh, Donnie.
Did you know what he was going to do? You didn't know. Tell me you didn't know.
Yeah, wake up,
Every
Travis. It's time
single
to
turn
fight back, bud.
All those people,
Fight
2,000 of them,
back.
just trampling each other, and They couldn't get out, and we couldn't tell the infected from... I can hear them. I can still hear.
I mean, in enough chaos, in all fairness,
I chained the door.
that's perfectly possible.
That's what I did. I believe you.
Tell him. Tell him what you told us.
Tell him about Cobalt.
It's a command code to initiate evac from the LA basin.
Evac. When? When do we leave?
Not you. It's just us.
Our people, tell them what happens to them.
Cobalt includes procedures for the humane termination of... Oh, 900 tomorrow.
I was wishing we had something to mask the smell of urine. You saved the day.
What you did with the guard? You saved me.
No, I obligated you. There's a difference. The game has changed. We return to the old rules. And the people who won the last round with their grande lattes and their frequent flyer miles are about to become the buffet. I look at you and I see someone who knows the meaning of necessity.
Well, I'm an addict.
No, you are a heroin addict. That's the gold standard. Don't sell yourself short. The soldiers are leaving. I'm going to require a man with your talents when I make my move.
Same, Nick. Like, what is with this guy? I do seem to remember really liking this character later on, but like right now, he's just a big old question mark for me. Well, they're still within the fences anyways, right? Well, they're violating curfew, I guess.
Esperando que rompieran esa puerta.
Griselda,
Las caras.
what's she saying?
I don't know.
She's not making any sense.
De los desaparecidos.
Yes, Liza.
Esperando para maldecirnos.
I have no memory of the storyline, and I thought that Ophelia was the one who injured her foot, and not Griselda. It is sepsis, though, that technically is killing her, or is it the swelling of the brain?
What are you doing?
Time varies from person to person, but we know that muscle impulse resumes after death. Any death. They all come back. This is a captive bolt pistol. It's used for livestock. Traumatic brain injury is the only thing that stops it. We don't want it to turn.
So this is similar to what they did at the hospital that Rick was in. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I feel like I would kind of just take the guy's word for it, given the information that I had. But anyways, so another really good episode. I absolutely love the scene with Alicia and Chris. I know it's like non-consequential and wasn't that important to the story, but seeing them just have a little fun and break stuff and try on people's clothes, like, you know, that was kind of a nice break from the chaos of everything else that was going on. The guy that's locked up with Nick, I know his name is Strand. I don't know if he's said his name yet. But I do not remember them introducing him this way. He's he seems very uninteresting right now, and he becomes a very interesting character. So I don't really like the introduction of his character. I do like the fact that he's working with Nick. Madison and Daniel in this episode I thought were great. I sort of get where Travis is coming from. But in this situation, like, if the military feels that they have to take out a lot of people to stop this, then that's what they're going to do. Now, was this particular military guy, like, more guilty than anybody else? No. So I kind of feel sorry for him in that sense. But at the same time, if you want to turn on the American people, then I don't care what happens to you, period. So there's definitely no love lost there. I like the fact that Daniel was focused on the big picture. I like the fact that we didn't actually see torture scenes. We more saw the result of it. And it's not like, I'm also doing the show 24, so I think part of it is just you kind of get burned out on it very quickly. But another thing is, so many of them are just useless. Torture being used is not just a moral issue. It's a matter of, is it always rational? And a lot of times it's used in a very irrational way. So for example, you'll have someone who's demanding all these answers, and when the person they're torturing is trying to answer, they cut them off or they start screaming another question. And it's just like, do you want it? It makes me crazy. It's like, do you want the answers or do you not want the answers? Are you stupid? Were you born yesterday? What's going on here? So I'm really glad I didn't have to sit through the frustration of all that. And I did think it was a little bit unnecessary for him to go double check, like, are these people really all locked up in their arena? But at the same time, you know, if he's going to really try to get the big picture answers, then yeah, he might as well go make the effort to verify. Ophelia, I think, I like her character, I do, but I think she was definitely very naive in this episode. Like, what did she think her dad was going to do for her to buy the, oh, we'll exchange this guy storyline? Like, come on, is that really what you thought was going to happen? Is that really how you thought this was going to go? But I think that's, you know, when you love someone, you don't want to see certain sides of them, even if you know that it's there. So I think it's kind of understandable for her to kind of be in denial of what her dad's capable of. I like Liza in this episode. It kind of threw me for a loop when we found out that Liza actually does not have training as a nurse. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, what's the story there? Like, she's obviously passionate about this. She's obviously educated herself quite a bit for someone who does not have actual medical training. I'm kind of curious to know, are there any other reasons as to why she actually did not receive this training? This is obviously what she wants to do. This is obviously a passion of hers, and she's obviously good at it. Under normal circumstances, I would absolutely be, look, if you faked your license, I don't want you anywhere near anybody who needs treatment, but at desperate times, call for desperate measures. And then as far as the people they're detaining, like, it's just, again, it's not even just a matter of the morals of it. It's a matter of resources. Anyone that you were detaining, you need people to watch them. You need food for them. You need medical care for them. Anyone... Like, there should be, like, a very strict list of reasons for why you would bring anyone to detain. Maybe I should be in charge of units like this. Like, what are we doing? Who's managing resources right now? Okay, there are obviously many other aspects to surviving apocalyptic scenarios, but resource management is, like, one of the first things that you have to get down, and these people do not have it down. So that's definitely a big concern. And I would love to watch the final episode. I kind of hate that Fear the Walking Dead had only 6 episodes. The Walking Dead had only 6 episodes in the first season, but that was like, they didn't know whether it was going to be popular. They didn't know if people were going to watch. So it's like, okay, you only want to authorize 6 episodes to see what happens, fine. But The Walking Dead was in its, like, 5th or 6th season, I want to say, by the time Fear the Walking Dead started filming. So, like, you already had an audience. You could have done a full first season. And I wish I could watch episode 6 today. I probably won't get to it. We'll see. But anyways, I will see you all in the next episode.